Now, joining me to discuss more on the exit of international companies in Nigeria is Dr. Irewolede Bello. Thank you for joining us. Now, few months ago, GSK announced it was leaving the country to adopt a distributor-led model using third party. Now, another multi-organization, P&J, is leaving. Now, GSK's exit is already telling on the prices of drugs. What exactly is happening?
Thank you very much, Tamilore. Thank you for having me in your studio. Um, Essentially, one will just see this as a report card of years of maybe non-paying attention and poor financial policy, coupled with the forex, which was quoted as the official cost of the departure of GSK, and the devaluation of the naira in an import-based economy like ours. So what we are getting is the resultant effect of all of these things playing out together. And if care is not taken, you can see many, many more multinational companies leaving the country because they cannot just cope with the forex, the volatility of getting the dollars, which our economy is based on, and everything that is happening is actually making it so difficult to maintain production and break even as a business person in this current economy. And so this is the reality that we are seeing with all of these companies, and there's a fear that many more may also leave if care is not taken.
All right, so if pharmaceutical products are beyond reach for an average Nigerian, what should the government be doing at this time to avert breakdown in the health sector?
Thank you once again for that question. And I would say categorically, there is the best time for us to have started was maybe a few years back, and the next best time is now. We must realize as a country that what we are currently practicing, our strong reliance on importation, cannot work. It's not working. It has not worked anywhere in the world, and it's not working in our nation. So we must be looking at developing our own indigenous companies, our own indigenous pharmaceuticals. They must be coming up with their own molecules, coming up with their own drug formulation that will be highly effective. So if you ask me what the government should do, one is to find a way to support these local companies, these local pharmaceuticals, to produce indigenous drugs that will come at a cheaper cost. They should give them a business-friendly environment that will give them an opportunity. Can give them tax holidays, you can give them loans at very low interest rates to help them develop their drugs. Then the other thing again is that government must ensure that practitioners like us begin to have confidence in this locally made products, because we realize that one of the challenges we have is because even though we know that our regulatory bodies like the NAFDAC and other regulatory bodies, they are trying their best, but they still need to do more. There are a lot of adulterated and fake drugs available, and that's why people want to go for the branded drugs. People want to go for drugs that you can testify to their quality and their efficacy, especially when it comes to patient management. So for this kind of situation, it's time where these regulatory bodies will now be very strenuous, and they will not be very diligent with their assignments, looking out to ensure that every molecule we have in circulation, as much as is possible, is delivering what it promised, both in efficacy and both in the composition of what it has promised to the populace. And with that, it begins to grow the interest of the practitioner, even in this drug products, and then it can facilitate our prescription. We can also incorporate indigenous drug in the national insurance scheme, as we also look to extend the net of that insurance scheme to cover up for more people. And this makes this drug affordable. It helps the business people to recover their own money, the money that they have invested in this business. And at the end result is that the masses, the citizens, are able to get quality drug at affordable prices. Thank you very much.
Medical practitioner Dr. Irewolede Bello, thank you for joining us.